Hello everybody. Today I am going to talk about something I believe everybody should open their eyes to. You need to open your eyes to the deception of an entire world. Our ancestors long ago did not anticipate for what has happened to happen to our civilization. We are in fact enslaved by world powers, world governments, that care not of the people, that care not of this world. They destroy the forest, they destroy the grasslands, as they take thousands of lives, as they send our men and children to war, to fight for unheartfelt choices. In this world, we find much corruption, but if you look deep within, you can see the shining light within every soul. We are begging to be awakened, begging for a change in heart. My name is Ryan Miller, and I'm a seeker of truth. And I have had dreams of being a wingmaker long ago. I am from New Mexico, and I want to open your eyes. Let's begin. I will start off simple because simplicity is key. Have you always felt that what you have been being taught from an early age is not truly the reality of things? If you do, it is good because we have been taught lies and illusions from a very early age. Have you felt that your life has more meaning than to work your entire life to survive and then die? Living as slaves to the higher up populations that live like they are gods when they are not better than you or I. In fact, they have degraded our landscapes and environment, have polluted our air supply, genetically modified our food so it is harmful to us, fluorinated our water so we cannot open our third eye, and they say they are working for us. I have fear that this world is coming to a very, very grave moment. Have you felt the need of fulfillment in life? The need of a greater purpose? For we all have a greater purpose in the being of this universe and the being of this planet. We were put here for a reason by the Creator. The Creator felt that we were ready to pursue these higher divine purposes. And we are now in a frequency changing of this world. The frequencies are changing, we are changing, our mind is awakening for those who are listening. The universe speaks to those who listen. Those who refuse to listen are the ones that will be left behind. Although they will eventually awaken, it may take a long time. Do you feel you have a higher purpose than you are now pursuing? Pursuing waking up every day, going to work, going to sleep, waking up, going to work, working more. Is all you're going to do your entire life work until you die? What is the point of this? You are working for others' benefits. You are working for their well-being. The governments have made life confined, have hindered our abilities to make our own decisions. They have us living a life of illusions that they hope we will never break through. Lucky for you and I, they are wrong, and this change will happen. Nothing can stop the movement of love across the entire world. The government does not have any interest in the well-being of you or I. They have their own interest in mind, not to help the world or the country, but for themselves. They will make any sacrifice. This sacrifice can be life, money, resources, and knowledge. They don't stop here. They then put products in our stores that they know will help the population and kill off people they find to be unnecessary. These products include but are not limited to cigarettes, alcoholic beverages, pharmaceuticals, fluorinated tap water supply to all, and much more. Like putting aspartame into low-calorie products, making people think it is safe. Then they make the most healing herb throughout all of history illegal to everyone. The herb being cannabis. Cannabis has never killed anyone, while cigarettes and alcohol kill millions worldwide every year. I cannot go over all of the deception of the government, for it would take too long. All I can say is we need a new governance of this entire world. We need awakened beings to be in charge of our governments. We need people that care about others and care about the environment. People that know everything is connected and that everything we do does not only affect us or only affect this world. What we do can have effects throughout the entire universe. Humans need to step up to their responsibilities in the galactic community and needs to inform entire populations of the truth behind all of their lies. In all due time we will see what we were meant to see long ago. The failure of the real advancement in human consciousness is due to the corrupt leaders that want to stay above us all. Genetically modified foods are bad for your body and cause sickness and cancer to spread. The water supply has things like lead and mercury and high amounts of fluoride. Animals are being genetically modified too and filled with growth hormones that make it very unhealthy and bad for us to eat. We do need to become vegetarians to fully understand love and peace and all being one. When you eat meat, you also absorb all of the energy of the being you are eating. The pain, the torture, all that animal went through just to be cut up and ate by you. Every living being needs to be free to do as it wants. There is a life energy. Life energy is everywhere in the universe. Some call it organ energy, chi or soul, prana, and many other names. Our bodies need it, animals need it, plants need it. Electromagnetic fields decrease the amount of life energy. Things like computers, TVs, and cell phone towers. Organ pyramids and other organ devices can help to bring balance back. Organ devices emit negative ions, which are anions, and are healthy for the well-being of every living thing. Positive ions are called cations and can have negative effects on living things. The mission of the Ascended Ones. I find it hard to explain the exact mission of the Enlightened Ones. One mission is to achieve world peace and harmony, to make equilibrium among the planet, to regrow beautiful forests and grasslands and bring nature back to well-being, to life with nature, not against nature, and to act as a collective consciousness of a higher dimensional being, to live as a galactic civilization exchanging ideas and knowledge across the star systems. We must live in the vibrational frequency of love. There are unseen forces and unknown worlds. There are many forces behind the universe that cannot be seen with the physical eye. The third eye is used to see these things. The third eye is the pineal gland in the middle of your forehead, above your eyes, right in the center. This is where spiritual insight comes from, and how we can connect to the higher realms through our physical form. Every night when we sleep, our pineal gland releases DMT into the brain and causes dreams to happen. Now, while in these dreams, we are in a higher plane or a higher dimension. The dimension we live in now is but a dimension to learn and adapt, a dimension to express emotions and express intuitive thought. This dimension is a dimension of great knowledge and great power. Every human being that is born into this world has a great mission to have done. Not every human being will be awakened to these missions, but it is not their fault. The government is trying to stop us from the awakening process, because once we are all awakened, there will be no need to have these government officials running our world. for we will know of a world much greater than they ever thought possible. A world where we work as one, where we love each other as we love ourselves, where no one goes hungry and no one dies of disease. A world free of these forces of the unknown. Our governments are afraid of what may come. And they should be, because their whole illusions are falling down faster than they ever thought possible. There is a great movement happening, a great awakening that must not be forgotten. Our Holy Father has sent these messages far and wide across our planet, that we are to awaken and to give great peace and prosperity to all. No one person should have to go through the evils of what they have. The wars of all the lands and the fights that never end. The politicians rambling on about this and that and that and this, when the real problems are much, much larger than they could even expand their mind to think of. The leaders that we have now do not understand that there are unseen forces, unknown worlds, galactical beings upon us now. And the government, they do know, but they do not let us know. I hope all of you will go and do your research and soon become awakened too. The more we awaken, the larger our love and peace vibration will be sent. And once it reaches a certain point, there's no turning back. The awakening process has already begun, and that's just the start of it. This is Ryan Miller,